What if we told you that one of the most unforgettable moments of BTS's Busan concert wasn't just Jimin's breathtaking performance, but Jungkook's reaction to it? As tens of thousands of armies filled the stadium with deafening cheers, Park Jimin stepped onto the stage and delivered a performance so mesmerizing that it seemed to defy the limits of the human body itself. Every turn, every movement, and every expression captivated the audience, creating a moment that fans would never forget. But while the crowd was completely hypnotized by Jimin's incredible stage presence, someone else appeared just as captivated: Jungkook. For a brief moment, cameras captured expressions that sparked endless discussions among fans. Having spent years training, performing, and growing alongside Jimin, Jungkook understood better than anyone the dedication, sacrifice, and hard work hidden behind every flawless movement. What exactly made Jimin's Busan performance feel so different? Why did dance experts, fans, and even fellow BTS members find themselves unable to look away? And what scientific and artistic secrets were hidden behind the performance that left the entire stadium in awe? Today we're diving deep into the brilliance of Park Jimin's legendary Busan stage and the unforgettable reaction it inspired. Stay until the end because some of the details behind this performance might completely change the way you see Jimin as an artist. Welcome to JMJK Updates. Let's begin. The night sky above Busan seemed to carry a special kind of energy as tens of thousands of armies filled the massive stadium, creating a sea of lights that stretched as far as the eye could see. Long before the concert began, excitement echoed through every corner of the venue. Fans had traveled from different cities and countries, all hoping to witness a night that would become part of BTS history. As the countdown appeared on the giant screens, anticipation reached its peak. Then the lights suddenly dimmed, the music began to rise, and BTS finally stepped onto the stage. The eruption of cheers was deafening, but amid the overwhelming excitement, one member would soon capture the attention of the entire stadium in a way few could have expected. That member was Park Jimin. From the very first performance, Jimin appeared completely immersed in the music. Every movement carried purpose, every expression reflected emotion, and every step seemed connected to something deeper than choreography alone. While many performers focus on executing dance routines perfectly, Jimin seemed to transform each song into a story told through movement. His ability to blend strength and elegance created an atmosphere that immediately pulled the audience into his world. Fans watched in awe as he moved across the stage with remarkable confidence, demonstrating why he has long been regarded as one of the most captivating performers in modern pop music. Yet behind the flawless execution was a journey built upon years of discipline, sacrifice, and determination that few people truly understand. As the concert continued, Jimin's stage presence only became more powerful. Under the dazzling stadium lights, he performed difficult choreography with astonishing precision, while maintaining complete control over every detail of his body. His turns looked effortless, his transitions appeared seamless, and his ability to command attention seemed almost natural. Dance enthusiasts would later spend hours analyzing footage from the concert, trying to understand how he achieved such fluid movement under intense pressure. But for many fans, technical brilliance was only one part of the story. What made the performance unforgettable was the emotion behind it. Every movement felt genuine, as if Jimin was sharing a piece of himself with every person watching. What made the night even more special was the reaction of the people who knew Jimin best. Standing beside him on that stage were 6 members who had spent years training, struggling, and growing together. Among them was Jungkook, someone who had witnessed Jimin's journey from the very beginning. Throughout the concert, fans noticed several moments where cameras briefly captured Jungkook, looking toward Jimin during key performances. While the audience focused on the choreography, those brief reactions sparked curiosity. It was impossible to ignore the sense of admiration that seemed to exist between two artists who understood better than anyone the sacrifices hidden behind every successful moment. For Jungkook, watching Jimin perform was not simply observing another member of BTS. It was watching a friend whose relentless work ethic had helped shape the group's success over the years. Behind every graceful movement was a story of endless practice sessions, physical exhaustion, and the determination to improve despite challenges. Jungkook had witnessed those moments firsthand. He had seen the struggles that fans never saw and understood the countless hours that went into creating the performance unfolding before thousands of people. Perhaps that is why many fans felt that Jungkook's reactions carried a deeper meaning. They reflected not only admiration for Jimin's talent, but also respect for the journey that brought him to that stage. As one performance followed another, Jimin seemed completely connected to the music. His unique ability to isolate specific parts of his body, while maintaining overall balance, created visual moments that appeared almost impossible. Every sharp movement landed perfectly on the beat, while softer sections flowed with an elegance that felt effortless. The combination of contemporary dance influences and modern pop choreography allowed him to create a style that was distinctly his own. The audience responded immediately, cheering louder each time he stepped forward during formations. It became clear that they were witnessing something far beyond an ordinary concert performance. They were witnessing years of artistic growth expressed through movement. The atmosphere inside the stadium reached another level whenever Jimin occupied the center position. The giant screens magnified every expression, allowing even the furthest audience members to experience the emotion on his face. There was a sincerity in his performance that could not be manufactured. Every glance, every gesture, and every subtle movement seemed to communicate feelings words could never fully express. Fans later described feeling completely mesmerized, unable to take their eyes off him even for a moment. The connection between Jimin and the audience felt almost tangible, creating an experience that extended beyond music and entered the realm of pure artistry. Yet despite the individual brilliance on display, one of the most beautiful aspects of the night was the synergy between all 7 members. RM Jin, Suga, J-Hope, V, Jimin, and Jungkook moved together with the chemistry that only years of shared experiences can create. Their synchronization remained remarkable, but each member still retained their unique identity. Jimin's elegance, Jungkook's explosive energy, J-Hope's precision, and the strengths of every member blended into a performance that felt larger than the sum of its parts. This balance between individuality and unity has always been one of BTS's greatest strengths, and nowhere was it more evident than during this unforgettable night in Busan. As the concert moved toward its final stages, emotions began to grow stronger throughout the stadium. Fans understood they were witnessing a moment that would remain in their memories for years. The cheers became louder, the atmosphere became more emotional, and every performance carried additional weight. Jimin continued to give everything he had, pouring his heart into every movement, as if he wanted to leave a lasting memory for every fan present. Looking around the stadium, it was impossible not to feel the significance of the moment. The performance represented more than entertainment. It represented dreams achieved through perseverance, friendships strengthened through adversity, and the powerful connection between artists and the people who support them. When the final songs ended and the lights slowly began to fade, the impact of Jimin's performance remained impossible to ignore. Discussions immediately spread across social media as fans, dancers, and music enthusiasts shared their admiration for what they had witnessed. Yet beyond the technical excellence and breathtaking choreography, the true power of the performance lay in the emotions it inspired. It reminded everyone that behind every flawless stage moment is a human story filled with dedication, sacrifice, and passion. That night in Busan, Park Jimin did far more than perform. He inspired, moved, and united people through the universal language of art. And as the crowd left the stadium carrying memories they would never forget, one thing became clear. The Busan concert was not simply another chapter in BTS history. It was a powerful reminder of why Park Jimin continues to be regarded as one of the most extraordinary performers of his generation, and why his artistry will continue to inspire audiences around the world for many years to come. Thank you for watching. What was your favorite moment from Jimin's unforgettable Busan performance? Was it his breathtaking dance movements, his emotional connection with the audience, or the touching moments shared with Jungkook and the other BTS members? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and join the discussion with fellow ARMYs from around the world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more BTS updates and inspiring stories. Until next time, thank you for your support, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.